Hey man, we back. Tapping in with the Any Given Podcast, where it's anything, anytime, anywhere, anyhow. I'm gonna cut, and we back. I'm gonna cut that out too. Tapping in with the Any Given Podcast. Hey, just a little technical difficulty. Y'all know how that shit go. Hey, but I'm about to load these lines, and we finna get this shit ready for this week, and we gonna go over the picks from last week. Y'all know how we do it, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know how we do it, man.
I ain't get the fuck up y'all shit.
Alright, homie. Say,
For sure, you too, bro.
So we gonna have Flo on here next week, guys.
hey, man. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah. Bernardo. First things first. That's what I'm talking about. And we. Man, tapping into Any Given Podcast. A little more technical difficulties. I'm probably gonna cut all that out. You know what I mean? But now though, I'm going up these lines from last week. We're gonna get right into it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with Thanksgiving Day games. We had the Detroit Lions versus the Bills. Me and Bo both went +9 Detroit. Detroit ended up only losing by 3. I think they went to halftime with them niggas.
That's a dub.
That was a pretty good game.
Hey, man, I'm gonna just shoot this podcast with a guy right now. Probably in a little bit. I'm gonna hit you though. Alright, yeah.
And we back. Having it Any Given Podcast.
+9 Detroit.
+9 Detroit hit.
Yeah, they do that.
They almost won that game. I don't know really what's going on with the Bills right now, or if it's Detroit, because Detroit was one of my favorite games, one for my team starting off this
But
season.
that was a Thanksgiving game though.
Thanksgiving game, so she gonna be like that.
You know
all the time. Right, but Detroit, like, was one of the teams from the like from the gate. They've been covering these spreads like crazy for real. If we really go back and look the record down, you know what I mean? Because
Shout out A. Glenn one time. You know what I'm saying?
Because Detroit, one of them teams Vegas don't really believe in like that, so they give them those good lines. You know what I mean? They give them those good lines. But next game we had the Giants versus Cowboys. Me and Bo both went +10 New York Giants, and that shit was the craziest shit ever in the world. I'm watching that game. I'm watching that game, man. They was down what? They was down more than 10 though. Well, in the fourth quarter, right? These niggas got the ball with like 2 minutes left, turned the ball over. I'm watching the game, I'm pissed. I'm like, damn, I almost turned off the game. I'm this close to turning off the game. I'm like, this shit over. I'm like, never lose faith.
Yeah.
Never lose faith. These niggas, the Cowboys go out there, go 3 and out, put the ball back, play some lackadaisical defense because it's the last drive, right? And these niggas go down, score, you know what I'm saying, before time run out, end up covering the spread by the grace of God.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Bro, yeah, that game was crazy. You talking about what game was the Cowboys and who?
Giants.
Cowboys and the Giants?
Yeah.
That was a crazy game.
Yeah, that's a blessing, cause I slammed down. I bet on all these games on Thanksgiving, and this game we had Vikings versus Patriots. I went -2.5 Vikings. Bro went +2.5 New England. The Vikings ended up winning by 7. That was a good game for the Vikings. The Vikings came back off that.
Oh, yeah, that was that last, like it was like 3-3 the whole game. Oh, no, that was before that.
That was before. The Patriots came out here and showed some shit on offense. They was really going back and forth for most of the game. It was a great
Patriots
game.
played the Vikings?
Yeah, on Thanksgiving. Late night. It's the last game. I'm sitting there eating some good dirty rice, playing with my grandson, you know what I mean? Shit like that. I'm like just excited watching that game. Yeah, you know, shout out my grandson. But now next game we had Next game we had Baltimore versus the Jaguars. Me and bro both went Baltimore -4. Baltimore got in the shootout with the Jaguars.
That game, I told you that game scared me. Day up, I was like, oh.
He did say that. I just got faith in them boys like that, but I don't even. The Jaguars had like
Me too. I went with him, but
the Jaguars had a couple of I don't.
yeah, the Jags ain't really like that, bro. They just one of them teams who can possibly win. You know what I'm saying? Who can beat a better.
They had a couple big
can
plays.
beat a better team on.
I'ma say that
on any given Sunday, bro.
Right.
They're one of them teams.
Any given. Shout out to Any Given Podcast.
But next week, I say they lose.
Whenever we right, exactly. One of them. I said that to myself last night about one of these teams. Who I said that about? Who I said that about? I said somebody gonna lose next week. Who won this week? I said they're gonna lose. I wanna say don't worry about it. I'm gonna remember it. The next game, Denver versus Panthers. This nut ass nigga convinced me on the podcast. You know what I mean? Let me make that clear. To go with Russell. And I tell this nigga every day that Russell's not that nigga. He got 3 months going on at home.
Bro, now every time I hear that name, I just get a bad vibe. Just
Future still smashing OC. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Russell, bro.
And if his nigga
That
was,
nigga was cold. Like, he had to send us over something.
I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Cause that nigga nice. How all of a sudden he's just trash?
I'm not educated, so I don't know nothing. You said what?
How all of a sudden he just trash?
I'm
You like to say because he's short, because he can't see over the bro.
Is
Kyler Murray,
no,
you know how many short niggas?
Kyler has trouble. Why you think Kyler not really balling like that? Because the nigga got to drop back and run out the pocket to really make a play. And in the NFL, you want to get the ball out as quick as you can. In reality, so a lot of these quarterbacks they drop back 3 steps. You know what I mean? And get that bitch over like Joshy and you know what I mean. Just these taller niggas. You know what I mean? But like that nigga Russ, he 5'10", he dropped back. He got 6'5", 300 pound niggas running at you, and when they in your face, and as soon as they see you finna throw it, they do this. So now you throwing over an 8-foot nigga, and they jumping, and these niggas, you know what I'm saying, they catching that shit now. You know what I mean? They on that shit. So he's just having a hard time, bro. So man, whatever. Anyways, next game, my favorite team right now, the Commanders versus the Falcons. Me and bro both went Commanders -4-5. Them niggas went out there and won by 6.
Good call, baby.
Stop fucking playing with the
It's a
boys.
dub.
Stop playing with the boys, man. I love DC, man. Shout out the boys out DC, man. Anyway, next game, I was watching that game.
Shout out them boys, DC. Shout out Wale, Fat Trail. Them my dogs. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out them boys.
We need them at a party.
KD, you a pussy.
Pull
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Shout out DC.
Next game was Buccaneers versus Browns. Me and bro both took -3 Tampa Bay. Them niggas went out there and lost to the Browns by 6. But this is why
I was worried about the Browns though, cause I was like, are they gonna just lose all these games? Like,
no,
back to
bro,
back to back?
they have a good team and they have a strong run game, strong defense, good O-line. All they were just missing is, you know what I'm saying? But missing is a quarterback. But if you got a quarterback that's already solid in Jacoby, that's the quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Jacoby, bro. You playing 10, 11 games, you gon' end up balling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm warmed up now because the first game probably got to shake, second game
That's a
probably,
good point.
third game shaking all that shit, 4th game, 5th game, 6th game, 7th game. Now you like, okay, 8th game, 9th game. I'm doing this shit. You know, that's what niggas do. I get paid millions. I'm getting paid millions right now just to play football.
That's a good point.
I'm living life right now. Motherfucking but in real life,
Shaw coming back next week though with them Browns.
in real life I went Browns. I ain't gonna lie to you,
We
but
gonna see
that's
what
why I say on like. That's why we need to start the chat so niggas can get updated picks because we dropping picks on her. But in real life, sometimes on
Tap in, leave in the comments if y'all want us to create a little chat for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We'll start out with
I'm gonna just create a chat and promote it, and then I'm gonna put all of this shit in the description, and you know what I'm saying, boom, and then niggas can catch on. And really tap in, and I can send you my ticket. You know what I mean? I send you what I put my money on. Then it's like, okay, cool, that's what, you know. Anyway,
Might charge y'all a little $10 entry fee for feel me, for the day. We ain't gonna do the monthly 40, 50 right now.
$5 a day.
Yeah. $5 a day, that's cool.
$5 a week. $5 for Sunday, Monday to Thursday picks a week.
I like it.
It's $5. You want all my picks? Well, we giving you the picks right here, so it's actually free.
For that updated though?
For the updated, it's crazy though. But the update not even all that different because I only be changing a couple of them. Sometimes I don't change any.
But how many do you bet on anyway?
You righteous, rightfully so. But we do have a segment called Any Locks.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have more locks in real life too, though.
Exactly. That updated version is a little different, but
Updated version different that day.
talk about that in the chat when y'all.
Right. Shout out to Any Given Podcast, man. Next game, Cincinnati versus the Titans. Me and Bro both went Cincinnati -3. Bengals came up on top 20-16. Another dub. Another good dub. You know. Next game, Dolphins versus Texans. Me and Bro both went Texans +14. Them niggas lost by 15.
Oof.
Just Dolphins came out and put 30 on them in I think like the first half probably. And then Tua didn't play the whole second half.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. We suck.
Terrible.
I hope the line this week ain't too bad because they ain't beating the Browns this week. So I hope the line not too crazy. So
They not beating the Browns this week.
they fuck around though.
Nah.
They got Dallas the week after the Browns.
This is gonna be another ass whooping. The line's gonna
You know, Houston and Dallas, that's a rival.
It's gonna be ass whooping. Rivalries be ass whooping sometimes. You know what I mean?
Our organization is trash, bro. Shout out H-Town.
You got all this money. I don't know what the fuck going on.
That's a different conversation for a different podcast, bro.
Man. Anyway, next game, Jets versus Chicago. Me and Bro both went +6 Chicago. This nigga Mike White went out for his first start of the season through 5 touchdowns. Stop playing with me. Good L.
Who?
Mike White for the Jets. We took an L. He put 5 touchdowns on our ass.
Yeah.
I bet on that game real life. I'm watching that shit. I'm like, damn. Bro's out there balling. Niggas don't, and that's why I be saying when niggas be having their first start and like, you know what I'm saying, when niggas don't really know what niggas can do,
Yeah.
or know that
You gotta watch out for them. Yeah.
You gotta watch out because they just come out here and do some whole different shit. You like, we studied this all week in practice. We was practicing for this all week in practice. Now you come out here doing some, you know what I mean? And the only good teams will catch on to that shit, but the Bears not one of them teams that catch on to that shit. But next game, Seattle versus the Raiders. Me and Bro both.
Especially when you got a team like the Jets, because it's like, they ain't really got no good quarterback anyway, so it's always next man up with them.
Right, because they do got a squad
Like,
around.
if it's a team like
They do got a squad around.
the Brady backup, like, you know they probably gonna lose that game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
A-Rod, they probably gonna lose that game, even though that little love is straight. But you feel me though?
That's like you said, when he want them niggas that come out and be like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then that'd be like, for the first half, you gotta really, you know what I'm saying, like the nigga will go in halftime and be like, hey, this nigga, you know what I'm saying, niggas be, you know what I'm saying, but they got the tablets and shit these days. But next game, Seahawks versus Raiders, me and Bro both went -3.5 Seahawks. They went on in there, lost by 6 to the Raiders in the shootout. Man, them niggas going back and forth all game.
Yeah, that was crazy. Shout out to the Raiders for
Shout out to the Raiders.
Josh Jacobs had a crazy fantasy week.
It was really Josh. It was really Josh and the Seahawks beating themselves. But yeah, bro, that's what the Raiders. We know the Raiders can do that. You know what I'm saying? We know the Raiders can go out there and put up 40.
Exactly.
Because they got the squad for it. You know, Darren's still hurt, but even then, bro, tight end is a tight end. If I got a big body 6'8" nigga, and he can run around, okay. And he can catch a shit, and he in the league. Oh, bro, of course he can ball. He's in the fucking league. He can go out there and play football, bro. But next game, Chargers versus Cardinals. Me and Bro both went -3 Chargers. They only won by 1 point. That's another L. Yeah, Kyler came out there and did his thing. D.I. went out there and did his thing. The Chargers, in all honesty, I should have went the good call would have been Cardinals +3 because those are two teams that always get into one of those tight games. and it's and we back. And it's and it'd be hard to Anyway, next game Rams versus Chiefs. Me and bro both went +15.5.
Rams.
Rams versus Chiefs.
Okay, yeah.
And they lost by 15. That's a dub.
So that's a dub. They lost by 15?
Yeah.
They still did better than I thought type shit.
Chiefs did the worse than I thought. You know what I mean? I'm thinking she's gonna put up 40, and the Rams gonna at least put some up because they get the ball. They don't have the ball back so much because they keep scoring. But next game we got the Niners versus Saints. I went -9.5 Niners. Bang bang Niners game. Bro went +9.5 Saints. 49ers 13. Saints 0. Whew. Damn.
Them Saints suck, boy. 0 points, 4 quarters.
What
I'm trying to practice all week for.
Just to play 4 quarters, not even kick a field goal.
What you doing, bro?
Nothing.
Nothing.
0.
That's horrible.
That's crazy. Anyway, Packers versus Eagles. Me and bro both went +6.5 A-Rod. They went out there and lost by 7. That was a hell of a game though.
No,
But that's another one of them things though. In real life, what I bet right before the game, what I told you.
you said
-6.5 Eagles.
Right? Yeah, you did. You did.
Cause I said A-Rod ain't gonna make it the whole game. He got his thumb hurting, all type of shit. You know what I mean? All it take is one. He went out with the third quarter, maybe early fourth. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? And they was doing good up to that point. You know what I'm saying? And little bro came in and tried to do his thing, and it's just like it was too late at that point. So it was a close call, but
yeah, it was real close. If you would have bought some points, you would have won though. Like 1 point, 1.5 points.
either way, one of them ones.
Yeah, it was a good one. You still could have made some money out that one if you a smart bettor. You know what I'm saying? They like me, I always buy points. I like being safe because I know Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see a good game, but I know Vegas might fuck around and hold by a point, then I'll buy another point just in case.
Or if you see a line like 6.5, why not go 7?
Why not go 7?
What the fuck I'm gonna do with a 6.5?
Exactly. 6.5? You think I'm not gonna go 7?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Which thing I'm hoping for overtime. You know what I'm saying? Win by a touchdown. No.
That's just free game for y'all, bro. Like take the bottom points for sure. Bottom points.
Last game of last week, Colts versus Steelers. I went +2.5. Steelers and the money line slammed it on the podcast. Slammed it in real life. It's the get back. Bro went -2.5 Colts. Final score 24-17 Steelers.
Hey, shout out to Pickens though, bro.
He won
that nigga better than I thought. You was talking about him all year. I'm like, bro, no, they suck. That white boy can run the ball, bro. That nigga can run.
Shout out cousin, man.
He is one of the very like him and like Josh Allen. There's a few of them. That nigga's a dual threat quarterback. Prospects take it over rushing yards.
Cause he one of them sleepers.
Like, he one of them sleepers.
I love the sleepers.
Take it right now. It's hot right now.
Love the sleepers.
He's running that up.
What I want to say about that, let me see how tall this nigga is.
Who pick?
Yeah, I know he pretty tall. My bad, y'all. My bad. Just so I ain't talking on my ass. I mean, just so I can just have more. What's his nigga name is? What's his first name?
Just do Pickens of Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
PIT.
Steelers Pickens.
QB
type shit. Kenny Pickett.
Oh, Pickens is the
Pickett.
receiver.
Pickens the receiver. Pickett the quarterback. Cuz 6'3". I like him.
Oh, crazy.
One thing I did see in that game, you know, Buddy, like you say, he can run his ass off, but sometimes he run a little too early. I seen a couple like
he liked to run. That's what I'm saying.
He liked to run. I seen a couple of them when he had Pickens, like we just said, Pickens wide open downfield on the corner route. easy touchdown, 30-yard pass.
Check down to Najee wide open.
Boom,
you know what
but
I'm
Buddy Hill run and get a first down. So it's like, okay, cool. But when teams start trying to contain that, it's gonna open up more chances for downfield. So I hope he pick up on that.
He can throw that hoe, bro. I was peeping. He can pass too. But yeah, hope you pick up on that. Shout out to the Steelers.
Shout out to the Steelers. But okay, so let's see. So Uncle Donnie ended up going on the podcast. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 5-5, 5-6, 5-7, 6-7, 7-7, 7-8, 8-8. That's not counting the ones I changed earlier. Like that's on the podcast. Bro went 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 3-4, 4-4, 4-5, 4-6, 5-6, 5-7, 6-7, 6-8, 7. I mean 6-9, 6-10. Damn.
I had a good week last week, dog.
That's how it be, though.
I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't do too much betting this week. You feel me?
Bro really be clicking on that PP.
It's only a couple of games.
Bro really be clicking on that PP.
But this week I'm back at it. We going strong.
Yeah, honestly. But no, that's all the picks of last week on any given podcast. I ended up going 8-8, bro. Went 6-10. Hey man, it's just another week of betting. You know, like I said, I really don't lose. If you know what I'm saying. I lose, but I don't lose. And that's all right. That's just, you know. All right, cool. So coming up tomorrow on Thursday, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. Playing at the Patriots. Buffalo Bills 3.5 point overdog. Talk to me.
The Buffalo Bills playing the who?
New England Patriots.
New England Patriots. Buffalo Bills minus 3.5.
Over. We ain't gonna talk about over. Even though I like this over in this game.
Damn, that's a tough one, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw my pick out there. I'm gonna say
Who you like?
I like Buffalo 3-5. And if I'm being really honest, I'm gonna end up buying a half a point on this game. And I'm gonna really end up teasing they spread with the over and doing that in the parlay. But on the podcast, I'm gonna go negative 3-5 Bills.
Yeah, that's who I like, but I just know the Patriots one of them teams that could possibly pull some shit off, but
And the Bills be bullshitting.
I don't really just see it happening. Like I think the Bills is a better team. They got a high-powered offense, and they should win this game.
They should most definitely.
They got a
win
great
this game.
defensive line. Shout out Ed Oliver.
But you playing the Patriots at home.
Right.
I mean at their house.
Which gonna make the other team
Play harder.
play harder.
So that's really why
I like Buffalo. They're gonna ball out there. But
cause it ain't nothing like going to another nigga shit and stepping in shit, walking their trap, taking over their shit.
right.
Just scoring touchdowns, throwing the ball in the stands, giving love to the fans. And you know what I'm saying? They be like, fuck you, I love you. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah, I mean your shit turn up. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I mean,
I like it. I'm gonna go minus 3.5.
as long you know what I'm saying, as long as the refs don't just throw some bullshit out there, it's all game and you know what I'm saying? I see the Bills coming out on top. But next game we got the Cleveland Browns going up against the Houston Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland being a 7-point favorite with the return of Deshaun Watson.
You said -7 plus 7.
-7.
Damn. I hate them type of spreads, bro.
It's a cool one. It's a cool one because if you like the Texans, it's a cool one. If you like the Browns, it's tough.
But like 7.5 or like give me 10.5 points with the Texans type of shit. Like we not good this year. But I'd take a +7 Texans though. Just because I want to see a good game. I feel a good game coming. Any given. Take +7 Texans.
Nah, because the Texans is one of them teams. What happened?
Shout out to the
What happened? I'm about to look up the score when the Texans played the Eagles that week. Remember?
I'm going to the game. Be at that one. I'm +7. T-time. We want to see a good game. But we also want to see Deshaun.
Because the Texans lost to the Eagles by 12. You know what I'm saying? So
You know what I'm saying? Like
they one of them cheapy teams.
they one of them teams.
But
They been like hitting their spreads. We want to talk history. Like they been hitting their spread like that +14.5. Like if you would have just bought a point, you would have been.
right. But they lost the one the week before that though. They got blown out by 20.
Oh yeah, against who?
Washington. So it's like
Washington beat the Eagles.
Know,
They're a good team.
Yeah, they
You know
were
what I'm saying?
So if you going off that route, I feel that.
But I feel you though.
I feel that. In all honesty, I think Amari come out here and score 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I
Nick
think they
Chubb get one.
they gonna run it up.
Reem get one. Deshaun run one.
Reem for sure gonna score this week.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and go -7 Cleveland. Just cause I think the niggas can't hold them niggas. That's all it is to me. You can't.
I'm just going out strictly magic. I want to see a good game. Simple as that. +7.
I feel that. But you gotta. But sometimes you gotta take the. You know what I'm saying? Take that feeling about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wanna. You know what I'm saying? Go there and you wanna have the feeling of. Oh, I bet this. I got my shit running up right. Oh, okay, cool. Fuck a good game, and this is a good bet. Now I'm having a good time.
Like how you should have did that one time with that over.
I did go over. Oh, yeah, my last week.
Yeah.
Fucked it up last week. It's crazy.
He hit me talking about some. I got a feeling. Switch that. Go under.
The same feeling I had with the Eagles switch.
With A-Rod versus who? The Packers versus
Eagles.
who was they playing? The Eagles.
Yeah, cause I was A-Rod. I was A-Rod all day. And then at around 6 o'clock, I'm Eagles.
That motherfucker went over.
I was A-Rod and over all day. 6 o'clock came right before the game came on. Nah, Eagles under. Fuck that.
What does he think about? What does he?
Then he just come out here and put up 40 something in the first half. I say.
+7. Like I know I'm going to the game, my brother. You should, if you was going to the game, you would probably feel me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't go over. Duh, I go over every game. Unless he over.
That's what I'm saying. That over probably gonna hit for the Texans and the Browns.
No, the over definitely gonna hit, but I don't know that +7.
I don't know about that +7.
That over 47.
True, that might get their ass. That's what I'm saying. 7 points ain't enough, bro.
You could teaser the over in the spread though and get like +13.
But last week it was +14 against the Miami.
Yeah.
Like you give us 14 points against these niggas too.
Cleveland and Miami.
Miami really like that this year. They've been so slept on. Like they've been low key this year.
This one team they've been covering
They
spreads.
started off like ever since what's it called got hurt.
Covering spreads wise, these niggas their record is crazy this year.
Right.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do some research to come up with some shit on y'all. You just had that shit for y'all. And just keep updated on what teams been covering, what teams not covering. But yeah, I feel you on that. But with the return of Deshaun, they should have more points. In all honesty, because they paid a nigga $250 guaranteed. So you know what I'm saying? If you Vegas, of course you.
I mean, there's been a lot of games though, bro. It's been 11 games.
And I don't really know how I feel about it.
Like he forgot to start.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you take out Buddy if you just got unbeaten time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In all honesty, but they paid a nigga $250 guaranteed. His contract's something else. It's $250 guaranteed. So they gotta pay him that. So bitch, you gonna go out there and play.
Yeah, they got a shot.
And you see what I'm saying? Deshaun, they
did Deshaun so dirty.
Yeah.
I don't see him going too far in the playoffs.
But
You have to surprise a nigga.
next game we got the Denver Broncos versus the Ravens, with the Ravens being the 8.5-point favorite. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know how I feel about this toxic ass relationship I got with Russ.
I ain't
Going
gonna-
plus and a half a Bronco.
Look, we do this shit every week on the podcast. He go, look, he tricked me last week. This week he
they
not
damn
tripping.
near, just like,
No,
what's a call not really like that, bro? The Ravens. They ain't got
finna-
enough
they
weapons.
finna ball out on this week on these niggas. Watch, slam it.
8 points?
Yes.
I'll take it.
Who you
Plus
gonna?
8.5.
Go ahead, do your
Russ.
thing. No, we do this. He tricked me last week. And remember I told you that. I told him. I don't know if I told y'all that these niggas blacklisted because they got blacklisted early in the season. It's over, so I just can't go with them. And I've said on the podcast, y'all know how I feel about Russell and them bitch ass niggas. I'm going to Baltimore. Shout out my niggas out DC and Maryland, man. Anyway, next game, cause Lamar going all over their ass. You know what I'm saying? Mark coming back. Mark is back, actually. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They defense, they like, bro, come on. They just got dicked on by the Jacksonville Jaguars. You think they pissed right now. But we just lost. A dry loss by 1 point. Dry loss. Next game, we got the Green Bay Packers versus the Birds. With the Packers being a 4.5-point favorite.
Packers versus the Bears. Packers been a 3.5-point favorite.
4.5.
4.5. I'm going Packers.
I'm going Bears. I'm going Bears.
Shout out to the Bears, but
I think
I like what I seen out of Aaron Jones this week. You feel me? Like, I feel like A-Rod was coming alive. They coming off an L, a primetime L. They can beat this team.
I love to watch it. They can definitely beat this team. It's gonna be one of the close ones.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of the close ones. It's gonna be one of the close ones. And I don't know how A-Rod feeling right now. You know what I'm
Justin
saying?
Fields playing for sure, huh? 'Cause he didn't play last week. He fucked
Let
me
me.
up.
That's
That shit fucked me
remember I
up.
told you something I wrote down. You gotta do the injury report. See who injured. You know what I'm saying? Look around. Cause you know what I'm saying? Injury report. NFL this week. Today. There we go. Let's see. Patriots. Let's see. Bears. I think he playing. Let me double check though. Justin Field. But Bears head coach Matt announced injury updates. Justin right. Right. Yeah, no. I'm going 4.5 Green Bay. My bad, y'all. This nigga shoulder hurt, and he gotta throw with that motherfucker, and he like to run. So now,
That might be a lot.
fuck around. And they playing. Let's see where they playing at.
Bears got a nice running game, though.
And they playing at
But
home.
ain't that nice.
Ain't that nice? Ain't that nice? But look, we got
Then
a garbage.
Darnell Mooney
we got
hurt too. That nigga Darnell Mooney out for the season, and that was his best receiver.
We have a shit game coming up
Justin
next.
Fields.
That shitty game coming up next gonna be one of them hard ones. I ain't looked at it yet. I just know who playing. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Detroit Lions with the 0-point spread.
Ooh,
I told you.
like
I
the Lions.
told you I ain't look at it. I just want
Shout out A Glenn.
going Lions, baby.
You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
Simple. That's simple. They think Vegas thinks Jacksonville doing their thing right now. Sunshine is doing his thing.
Hold up, though. Shout out Keenan McCardell, too, though. That's my dog. Both of them niggas, they going at it. This gonna be a good-ass game. I like it.
And Vegas know that the over 51.5. Damn.
Hey, bro, I'm going.
Vegas know that.
But Keenan, an offensive specialist. AG, a defensive specialist. Defense win championship. This is 0-point spread. I'm going Lions, man. Fuck it.
Next game, we got the Jets versus the Vikings, with the Vikings being a 3-point favorite. I'm going Vikings -3. I think the Vikings gonna watch this film on Mike White and turn Mike into Mike nothing. Okay, they gonna put his ass back where he would just walk.
Just versus who?
Jets versus the Vikings. I think they're gonna put Mike White back where his ass was just at on the bench. Cause
The only game
he
I like
did the
about
same
him.
shit last season. He came out, he put like 5 touchdowns up in like one game. Nigga shut that shit down this game. You can't just sleep in on it. The Vikings watching the Vikings 3-point spread. I like that because it's a field goal. You gonna buy a field goal for them.
I like that.
You know, so I like the odds on it.
I like it.
You going Vikings -3?
Yeah, I'm going Vikings -3.
Okay, cool. Next game, boom, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Falcons with another 0-point spread. Ooh, I'm going Steelers. Ooh, I'm going Steelers, baby.
I like the Falcons too. Mariota is also a sorry ass dual threat quarterback who can run and pass too. And Cordell Patterson,
Cordell's
a
crazy.
good running back. And Najee hurt, but they got 2 other co-running backs too. Pittsburgh, I mean, them niggas was toting it.
Najee hurt. That's what I'm saying. We gotta look at the injury
Najee
report.
hurt, so he might play this week, but he coming off injury.
I'm tweaking. That's what I'm saying. I'm over here just going on, just you know what I'm saying. Everybody good. Nah, niggas out here dying.
Hey, but nah. Yeah, that's a tough one though.
You don't say nothing.
What's the
on
spread?
here. Stop fucking playing 0.
There you go. Shit, I like
Fuck these injury reports, man. That's what I'm saying. I gotta tag on me. We gonna make the chat. This is the podcast. So niggas can get they, you know what I'm saying, get they, you know, cause we real professional.
I damn near like Atlanta though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You can go Atlanta. I'm not going Atlanta.
I love Pittsburgh.
Atlanta blacklist. I'm sorry.
But Pittsburgh had a good game this week. Like, I feel like
With Pete.
they're doing good, but I don't expect them to like. I like Pittsburgh though, bro. That's tough.
I really like Pittsburgh right now. Falcons just got beat last week, so they should be one to play.
I really
They
like
should be-
Pittsburgh right now too, bro.
But they playing, and they playing
What's their record though?
in Atlanta.
What's both their record?
Pittsburgh 4-7, Atlanta 5-7. So it's a really garbage game.
Okay.
Hold on.
I agree with that record. I think I'm gonna go with Steelers. I'm gonna change my shit to the Steelers for sure. I like the Steelers.
That's why I write it down. You gotta make sure. That's why we gotta talk through it. You know, talk through it. Next game, pow. These are 12 o'clock games. We got 2 more. Tennessee versus the Philadelphia Eagles, with the Eagles being a 5-point favorite.
I don't know. I like Tennessee, bro.
But them niggas is some covering machines.
Them niggas are some covering motherfuckers.
You know, they didn't last week, but I told you, fuck ain't them niggas sneaky. They fuck around and do it. They got real close.
Steelers, bro. I mean,
But and the Eagles is Eagles 5. I'm gonna go off the same intuition of last week. The Eagles gonna go out there and ball. Them niggas like beat niggas by touchdowns. You know what I mean? Defense is crazy. I think Ryan Tannehill's gonna have hell. Derrick Henry, you can't stop the nigga, but they gonna be able to slow him down maybe a little bit, rather than some other teams have a chance.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like it.
So I'm gonna go Eagles -5 for that.
Yeah, I got even a -5 too. That should be easy.
It should be easy.
The only reason why it wouldn't be is just because, you know,
But it's
the
not
Bengals
gonna-
like to play around.
It's not gonna be a blowout. Over 44.5.
I ain't gonna fuck with that over. But that should be easy too. That's nothing.
Next game, boom, we got the Commanders versus the Giants. With the Commies being a 2.5-point favorite.
Ooh.
I'm riding with them boys.
You riding with the commies?
I'm riding with them boys. Let me think. Let me see. Let me make sure. Like, is this? You playing at home? Let me make sure. Just one, so I can just stop switching back and forth. Okay, yeah. So whoever on bottom is the home team. So they're playing in New York, but I still like the Commies 2.5. That's the field goal to me. That's the field goal. I love that line. Cause I feel like I can buy a point and
I'm
get
gonna
better.
go +2.5 Giants.
I like that bell. I like the Giants. I like the Giants. But I like the comments more. The niggas they play with a different a different energy. You know what I'm saying? The same energy Johnson playing with earlier this year, them niggas playing with that shit right now.
Right.
They been playing with that shit. The game they lost was, you know what I'm saying? Like they really don't get blown out. You know what I mean? And now they on some. Now
So telling me Daniel Jones gonna pick it up against Heineke this week.
I wouldn't be surprised if it does, but 2.5 points ain't safe enough with me. But I don't think they gonna win.
I mean, shit, they can win by a field goal themselves.
They could win by a field goal. They could win by that. But I don't see it. I don't see it. That's the other 12 o'clock games. Coming up for the 3 o'clock games, we got the Miami Dolphins at the San Francisco 49ers with the Bang Bang Niners game being a 4-point favorite against the Miami Dolphins. I'm going +4 Miami.
Yeah, I'm going +4 Miami too.
And
even though I feel like the 49ers are freaking great, like it's just Jimmy ass, and Jimmy ain't bad at all. It's just,
hey man,
them niggas.
The Dolphins
They
ain't
got
gonna hold.
Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle. They got everywhere, bro. They good. Cold backup.
4 points is disrespectful.
Debo, IU.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't
But
see.
Miami got
This is not gonna be a blowout.
a lot of weapons too, though.
It's not gonna be a blowout. Cause them
There ain't
niggas,
gonna be no blowout.
them niggas get down the field in 1 second, one play.
Yeah,
Tyreek,
Tyreek.
everybody go. Let's go double on Tyreek. Okay, cool, boom. Next play,
And
touchdown.
Miami,
touchdown. Waddle. We forgot they had another
who
play.
Miami running back? Raheem and who?
Mostert.
It's somebody else.
I don't know. He probably one of these other nice young niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But who you going? Oh, you going Miami +4. Okay, cool. Next game, Seattle versus the Rams. Damn, with the Rams being a 7.5 point underdog against the Seahawks. I think the Rams are done.
Me too.
And coming off a loss for Seattle, I don't think they finna play with these niggas.
Right.
We just dry loss. You know what I mean? Coulda won type shit.
It's two good coaches going up against each other.
That, but no Cooper, no Matthew,
Matthew.
no Matthew.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let me double check 'cause he ain't played last week. And this is Wednesday, y'all. That's why we gotta make a check. 'Cause fuck Cub, I might be playing Sunday, but
Exactly.
what I did just see though was Aaron Donald ruled out. So,
Oh shit. Yeah.
right.
Definitely go.
Rams quarterback did not practice today, and he remains in. Oh yeah, he not playing. He in concussion protocol still. So yeah, I'm definitely going -7.5 Seattle just cause.
Yeah, we gonna see how baby.
You know what I'm saying? I might actually take that in real life too, cause niggas gonna be scared of that bet. Niggas gonna be scared of that bet. I believe. Next game we got Kansas City playing in Cincinnati, with Kansas being a 2-point favorite.
Kansas City lost last week or won?
They won last week.
Shit, I won Bengals.
Bengals +2. This is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good game.
Shout out, yeah.
Vegas know that the over.
Kansas City should
Vegas knows that the over 53.
should win, but it's +3,
+2.
+2.
But I see Cincinnati going out there and winning this game though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I see them winning this game straight out.
You know what I'm saying?
Going off defense, Cincinnati has a better defense to me. Kansas has a lot of weapons.
Joe Mixon coming back is true.
Joe Mixon, not to mention all the weapons they have on offense, but Kansas City has the same amount of weapons on. They don't have the same amount of weapons on offense, but they got MVS, they got Travis, they got some other sleepers. They got that running back Pachenko. But Cincinnati gonna make up for that with the defense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They gonna be able to slow them down.
Exactly.
Next game, the last game of the 3 o'clock games, we got the Chargers playing in Vegas, with the Chargers being a 1.5 point favorite.
Who?
Chargers versus Raiders playing in Vegas.
Chargers versus Ravens?
Raiders.
Raiders playing in Vegas?
Yep. And it's spread 1.5.
Damn, that's a tough one. Oh man, that shit tough.
These basically the same team playing each other. The spread should be 0.
Like, these are the same. This is the same team.
This is
Fuck it, I'm going Chargers. Bro.
I want to go Jay Herbie.
Just because they have better team. Like, they've shown that they better team so far. Devontae Adams.
Let me see though.
It's nice, but
if Joey Bosa not playing, I'm going the other way. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and you said you gonna Chargers -1. I'm gonna go ahead and go Raiders to win this game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I don't think the Chargers they only got nothing they don't really got nothing on defense except for Derwin James, Kenneth Murray, which I played alongside. I was free safety strong Serge. That's my dog. And with Joey Bosa being hurt, I think the Raiders gonna go ahead and win this game. But I'm gonna take the 1.5 point spread on the podcast. Sunday Night Football, we got Indianapolis playing in Dallas, with the Colts being 11 point underdog.
Cowboys and who? And who?
Cowboys and Colts.
And the Cowboys are the who?
Colts.
I know, but you said the Cowboys are 11 point under.
Cowboys 11 point over the favorite.
I'll take 11 points, Colts. That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points.
I'll take it, bro.
That's a lot of points, but Dallas is good for putting up a lot of points.
I know, but Dallas ain't gonna beat them by that much.
I don't know though.
Guaranteed.
They might be able to cover that 11-0 late game though.
Lock it up. Plus 11.
They might be able to cover that 11-0 late game. Dallas good for that.
No, it ain't happening.
And they playing in Dallas. We won Dallas -11. I don't think Indianapolis scored this game. -11 Dallas. +11 Indy. And then on Monday Night Football, we got the New Orleans Saints versus the Buccaneers, with the Buccaneers being a 4-point favorite. On Monday Night Football.
Say it again, who?
New Orleans Saints versus the Buccaneers, with the Buccaneers being a 4-point favorite.
Bucks, 4 points.
Easy.
Saints suck. Saints worse than the Texans.
Type shit. It's more than cornbread down there.
Shit, might be.
Oh, so. But now though, let's go these I had a question for you though, CMB.
Talk to me.
Any locks? Question mark?
Of course.
Talk to me.
I like that +11 Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the one after that?
Bucks.
Nah, I ain't gonna look that one. Saints suck, but I ain't gonna like it. Even though that should be a lot. I don't know. I don't know who all playing. Mike Evans might be hurt. Yeah.
Type shit. Talk to me.
Shit. Who else? Let me see. Let me look right here. The Thursday game. Bills and Pats.
I think all them niggas playing.
It's good. I'm gonna go. I like Packers -4.5. I like +11. +11. Colts. And then you said they all playing. I'm gonna go Bucks -4. I like that for a lot.
You got Denver, you got the Vikings, you got Steelers, you got the
I like the Lions for a lot too.
Okay. You got the Eagles, you got the Giants, you got Miami, Seattle.
I like Giants +2.5.
Chargers. You know, Bills, Houston.
I like the Seahawks money line, but I like the Dolphins +4. That's another lot.
This is a good parlay we got, Smell. Cook some shit up.
Exactly.
Cook some shit up.
Yeah, them my locks. Yes, sir.
It's a cool little segment of any locks. Uncle Donnie, you got any locks?
Got any locks, man?
It's crazy you asked me, man. I was waiting for that. I thought you never asked.
What you got for it?
I don't. My locks would have to be. Might go a little. Shit. Any locks, though, G baby. Talk to me. Let me see. I really like Cleveland -7. It's crazy, I know. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Cleveland -7.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Baltimore -8.5.
That's a lock.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna stay away from that one. 8.5 points. They finna smash them.
Don't worry about it. My money going on it. Let's see, we got Green Bay versus Chicago. Give me that. You know, Lions, of course. Duh. I like the Vikings over the Jets, but is that a lot? That's not a lot. Steelers versus Atlanta. It's not a lot. Eagles over Tennessee. Damn near a lot.
What, Eagles?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
-4?
5.
-5.
Damn near. It's damn near a lot. You can't stop the niggas. Who can stop the niggas? What you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Right. I don't like Tennessee, so I'm biased. So I'm gonna just stay away from that though.
Washington usually be on my lock list, but this week they playing against the Giants, which is another one of the sleeper team I like. It's gonna be a little dog fight. So I'm gonna leave that on the lock side. Miami +4. The Niners scared of shit. I'm gonna leave that alone on the lock side. Seattle versus the Rams, -7.5. Call me crazy. I'm taking that. I'm taking all crazy spreads right now. It's crazy. Cincinnati +2 versus the Kansas. That's damn near a lot, but I ain't gonna call it. Raiders +1. It's not a lot. Dallas -11.
You like that one?
I don't think that nigga score. I'm going. -11. Niggas gonna be scared to call these picks. You know what I mean?
Who?
-11 Dallas over Indy. I don't think the niggas score.
Not happening.
I don't think the niggas score.
Not happening, bro.
And -4 Bucks.
Prime time?
And
3 o'clock.
that's Sunday night.
Sunday night?
Yeah, they definitely getting a 40 piece
Prime time?
for sure. You getting 40 piece.
I don't do
Hey,
stay away from it.
40 piece.
Coach at home. Dallas playing the Texans right after
Dallas
that.
at
That's
home.
gonna be a crazy game.
Dallas at home.
Dallas at home twice in a row.
You know Jerry, you're right. Jerry don't. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, coach definitely.
Getting 40.
I like it. Plus 11. Locksmith.
And then we got the Bucks versus the New Orleans.
Bucks versus.
That's damn near a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot, bro. Like
If something crazy happened, then something crazy just happened.
Tom, I know we be talking shit about you on the podcast, but you still welcome me. We got a spot right here for you. He'll make space. I'll scoot you over a little bit. Make space for you. You know you 6'7", whatever, 350. Cool, get it. But you're not that trash, bro.
I know, like the team itself isn't that bad.
The team itself is great.
To the fucking
But
sorry ass.
Time is crazy though. Imagine Kenny Pickett on the Buccaneers right now. You know what I mean? With more cap space too, because Kenny Pickett don't cost him $700 a year. Time you got that nigga's 200. You know what I mean? So
they got Mike.
they really don't need the niggas. That's what I'm saying. But I'm still we gonna call it out nigga locks. We gonna call it out nigga locks. So I got the Cleveland spread, Baltimore, Green Bay, Eagles, Seattle, Dallas, Bucks.
We're gonna put together a little parlay.
We're gonna put this on something. We're gonna be back with the results next week on the Any Given Podcast. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm Uncle Donnie.
CMB.
You got this bitch, man.
Out of here. See y'all next time.